Happy Halloween. It is Halloween night, Saturday, October 31st. Yes, I'm wearing my Christmas sweater because normally I would start decorating tomorrow. But with all that's going on, I have not. I will not be starting until my daughter and the kids move in with us. So that is that. For those of you who follow me on Facebook and in our art group, yesterday I woke up to the news that one of my dear friends that I've known and kept in contact with weekly for sure from high school passed away from COVID. And yesterday I spent the whole day bawling my eyes out because I'm going to miss our conversations. I was sending her a joke a day, and I even sent one yesterday morning before I knew. Anyway, I spent all day yesterday bawling my eyes out and feeling so bad for her family. She has 2 grown adult children with grandbabies, but it doesn't matter how old you are never, never ready to lose your mom. That is for sure. But today, because of what I believe, and I believe even stronger now, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating my dear friend Louise, and I know she is in heaven, whatever you want to call it, and that she is no longer in pain, and she's having a great time. And I'm sure there's tons of gardens there because she loves to garden her plants and her flowers, and so I can't see it being anything but that for her. So I'm celebrating today, not in the sense of balloons and blah, 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 but feeling joyous, feeling less afraid, not of COVID, because yes, I'm scared of COVID. When I got sick the other day, I was sick for 3 days. Honestly, scary as heck, and I kept checking my temperature and it was not high until I went to bed the first night. Then it was high, so of course I freaked. But the next 2 days I just seemed to get better and better and better. So, but then I lost her to this. So for any of you who believe it's a hoax, I am telling you right now, it is not. And you couldn't pay me enough to lie about that. Not when it comes to one of my family or my friends. So wear your masks, guys. Do the social distancing. Let's put off normality until at least there is a major vaccine going around and there's more protection out there. Stop thinking it's not going to affect me because I'm young and I'm healthy. It's not you. It is not you that we care about. I mean, we care about you. But if you're not going to wear a mask, we're not going to care about you because we're not worried if you get COVID, considering the fact that you're sure you're going to beat it anyway. We're worried about who you come in contact with that may give it to you. You don't know. By the time you know, it's too late. You've already been around a ton of people. That's what we're worried about. Just a mask, guys. Temporarily, while you're around other people. You're walking on the street by yourself, carry your mask with you. You don't have to wear it. When you're around people, put that mask back on. That's all I'm saying. It's a mask. You wear helmets to protect your head when playing hockey, baseball, football, not soccer. Some of them should. On a motorcycle, firemen wear protective clothing, all mandated. Everything I just said, and 1,000 more things, seatbelts with mandated. That is to keep us safe. Stop with the conspiracy theories, thinking that you know, they're all trying to control us, blah, blah, blah. You're saving people's lives. So a year from now, if not sooner, hopefully, there is a vaccine and the numbers go right down to nothing and they still expect you to wear a mask, blah, 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 then bitch. Bitch all you want. But right now, wear your goddamn mask. Okay, rant over. So, but thank you guys to all of you who sent me love and support. It means the world to me. And Melissa, I know if you knew, you would have. So don't worry about it, baby, because I love you too. Okay, so tonight we are going to do I do a Christmas round, big one every year. So I'm going to try a different one tonight. I did those Christmas things, just clear coated, and I have a Christmas board to show you. And the other two turned out too from the video the night before I got sick, so Tuesday night. So I'll show it to you when I take pictures of them. So here we go. This is going to be a few layers. So I'm just starting you off. I've got a black background for the night, spray painted it. I have made up some white that I've been letting hopefully get a little thicker, but it's really not. I use Color Passions Sparkle Changing Blue, and I use Northern Lights Freshwater Pearl to make the snow. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I know this is going to pour over the edge, but I'm going to start making the snow. And I'll use the stick to spread it around. Use my stick to spread this around. This is the snow. This is the ground. I ordered a bunch of, well, I ordered a couple of molds from Moldy Moose because her molds are friggin' fantastic. And she did up a Christmas mold for me, and it's a bunch of different molds in one. So I'm looking forward to it, and it's all Christmas stuff. So that'll be coming soon. And what I'm using today, the mold that I made for this is by Molds by Mel. She's another Canadian mold maker. You can find her on Etsy. She did this mold for me, and I filled it in differently than the mold requires. You could do the whole thing or just the piece that I did. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. I'll come back and do my edges after I place my tree. So this is the center part, and my tree is going to go right there. Then I have some reindeers that I'm going to have standing in the snow. Are you seeing all this? Yep, you are. Then I have some snowflakes and stuff I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is pour clear. This is all going to be the first layer. Good to the last drop. Like I said, remember guys, this is the first layer. So anything that may be sticking out, well, there's going to be things sticking out anyway. But I think this will have, I think, 3 layers. I'm putting the big things on now and a few of the little things because I want depth to it so it looks like stars and snow are way back in the distance. Okay, so I'm going to leave that and then I'll do my wipe all the way around. I'm going to use the white will be for last. I'm going to use some blue snowflakes. I got these from a kit my daughter had. And she let me have the snowflakes out of it. She was going to use it for the cast or crafting thing that her and her kids were doing. And she let me have the snowflakes because she was just doing the Halloween one with the kids. So there you go. That's enough of the blue. And let's add a bit of silver ones to it. I'm spreading these out. I don't want too much. It's not a winter blizzard. And I do have another layer. Yes, I am throwing some into the snow at the bottom as well because I want it to look like it is snowing. My reindeer moved a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to place some of the big stars, snowflakes, sorry. These are just plastic gems. And let's do one more. I got them in a bag, and guys, to be honest with you, I don't remember where I got them. Could have been Michael's, but I've had them a while. Okay. So those are like that. Everything else I'll add to the next layer, except for this. I want to add some chunks of ice. Not all the way across the snow, but like in little bursts. Right along that edge between night and snow. Just so it looks like ice. Chunks of ice. And not like it's pooping out the reindeer's butt. Because that would just be embarrassing. Oh, that one went into the black. Let's add a little bit along here to look like icy patches. I love the effect that pouring the clear over the snow. The clear brought it down, gave it some really cool effects. Down here is actually doing really cool too. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave this. No, I'm not. I got to do my edge like I said I would. Not that it's not going to get covered later, because it will. But I'm going to wipe along the edge with my fingers. Not so great because, like I said, it'll get another coat. Now I'm going to wipe the white along the edge down here. And that's why I wanted to do this now, because if this dries and it's bare, putting clear over top isn't going to turn this white. So I'm putting it on by hand. I did have more white too, didn't I? No, I used it all. Okay, so edges, guys. Don't forget your edges. They're very important. So if you want it to look finished completely, do your edge. My wood guy gives me these beautiful round edges to work with. Okay, so let's leave this pretty puppy right here. And I will do the next layer tomorrow. But I'm going to bring you down and show you everything that has been done today. I'll bring you down and show you everything, all right? Without hopefully turning you off. Okay, so bring you around. And here is the first layer of my winter board. Look at the effects that are in the snow. Doing some really cool stuff. And that's just the freshwater pearl mixed with a bit of the blue changing sparkle. And then over here are the Christmas tree decorations that I showed you when I started that night. I had spray painted them and put Mod Podge on. Then I put the picture, added Mod Podge to the top of the picture, let it dry, and then I clear coated it tonight. And this little goodie I was telling you about, I actually think you watched me, well, you'll know when you see the other video, Resin in the Green. And I just added some fake plastic crystals as the lights. Added a few little beads for snow and for snow, and outlined it with silver. And it's on one of those beautiful oak boards. So there you go, guys. That is what I have been up to before I got sick and today with you. I thought I saw green stuff in my hair, but it's... Okay, guys. Thank you. Yes, I know I'm just not myself, but I am, honestly, I am fine. I really am fine. I will miss Louise always, but I know she's doing great. I really do. And I wish all of you have something really deep and strong that you believe in like that. So whatever it is, to me, everything you believe in is a God. And it's all one God. You just have different names for it or different ideas about it. But it's all one. Anyway, I hope you do have something to get you through when times get tough like now. So anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. I just love you to pieces, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.